If you have friends in glory land.
Howdy folks, it's been a little while since I've been on here. Just wanted to, been real busy with deer season, and my dad ain't doing real good and all, and just been having to spend a lot of time with him, which I don't regret every bit. But I kind of started backwards showing you in some of these arrowheads that I have found. I should have started with kind of what got me going. My dad was raised over in the very western end of North Carolina there, and he never had time to look for arrowheads. He liked them, picked them up when he was working in tobacco or cornfield or whatnot. He worked like a mule when he was a kid, and if he seen one, he picked it up, of course. And as me as a young kid, he just getting to see what he had found. He didn't find a bunch of broken ones, a few nice ones. But it just interested me as a kid. I was just fascinated by arrowheads. And as I got older, he'd give them to me, and I was going to show you a few of the ones that he had found there where he lived and was raised. A lot of quartz. They didn't find a whole lot of flint. But here's one of the good ones that he had given me. And this quartz one right here, that real white quartz there. Another real nice, I mean, this is some good looking quartz. So I can find some light here. I mean, real pretty stuff. And this one here's kind of interesting. I don't know if it's some type of paleo. I've never really looked at North Carolina stuff. It's just got that look of kind of like some type of paleo. With this quartz, it's hard to tell if it's ground because the edges are smooth on it anyhow, but it's a pretty nice point. And let's see, there was one flint point he'd give me, he'd found. I believe this is it right here, a little flint point. But that was the ones that was nice that he had. Oh, here's one more. This one's kind of interesting. It's got a big medial ridge down one side and nice and flat on the other. I don't know what kind of material that is, but it's not flint and it's not really quartz either, but still a nice point. But anyway, that's kind of what got me fascinated with arrowheads. I used to take them out and just look at them and just loved them. And then as I was a kid, my daddy never was interested enough to go and look for arrowheads. And the feller that I still hunt with today, he's 80-year-old, but he used to take me when I was a kid some, show me some bluffs, and took me on a cornfield or two. And he kind of got me started a little bit here. And this is what I found as a kid, all these except for the ones I showed you in there. Most of these I found digging a old bluff that he had showed me, and he said, oh, that thing's dug out. But it was close to the house, and I'd go piddle under it, and I got to digging out in front of it and finding some arrowheads, and directly him and his boy started coming digging with me. We dug the front of that thing out in front of the drip line and found a lot of arrowheads. But so this is what got me started, guys, as a young kid. Before I was old enough to, I was probably 12, well, probably about 13. And of course, you know, then I couldn't drive or nothing, so I had no ability to go out and look for sights or hunt arrowheads or whatnot, but I managed to find some and loved it. This one here is kind of interesting. I ain't sure what type it is either. It's not ground on the sides. Big triangle style point, pretty good size. But I just thought it'd be neat to show y'all and kind of tell you what got me started. So I've been hunting arrowheads a long time. I hunted mainly in the state there where I told you I moved, and stayed for about 30, 32 years. So I've got a big collection from there. My collection here from Tennessee ain't near as big because I was gone from here for, oh, so many years. I can still just about remember every one of these, where I found them, how I found them. This one right here is pretty neat. It's just the bottom's been worked off there. I ain't sure what it is, but it's a pretty one with the light up there. But the story on that one right there, the old fella I still hunt with, him and his boy, he took me and his boy when I was a kid. We went looking for a new bluff, and we found one. It was rough as a cob getting in there, steep as a horse's face. We found it, and the first day we went in there, scratching around, I found that one. And I found this one right here, which I think is a copina. And as a young kid, not knowing any better, I tried gluing it on a board. There's still a little bit of glue there, but well made, and I remember it to a T. I think I only went back to that bluff there maybe about 2 more times, and we just never went back. It was so hard and rough to get in there, like I said. But if anybody out there is watching this and they like this, I'll try as I get more time to get some more stuff on there. Maybe about the end of December there, I should be able to get back into doing some digging a little bit. And I did go, me and old Goat went metal detecting here a while back, check out a spot we got permission on. It's an 1870s old home site. We only had a few minutes there. We found an iron patch and piddled around there about an hour and a half or so, and I found a 1899 V-nickel, an old axe head, and a bunch of, you know, scrap iron and metal. And Goat there, he found part of a cross-cut saw, a few neat pieces. And so we're looking forward to getting back over there too. We can get over there and maybe I'll shoot some videos of some metal detecting there. I like it too. Not as much as Airheads, but I like it. And too, as we as kids, old Goat, me and him and his cousin, we used to go under some of these old bluffs that had been dug to pieces, and we'd dig and look for Airheads some and find a few here and there. But so maybe we'll get old Goat on here for long again and see what he's up to. And hope everybody had a happy Thanksgiving, and just pray for this nation, folks. It's in turmoil. We need to put God back in it. And I ain't preaching to none of yous or nothing, and nothing like that, but it's a fact, folks. We're in bad shape. Just again, pray for this nation, pray for your leaders, whether you like them or not, and just God bless y'all. And be kind to folks.
God up there.